Welcome to Trinity Pasadena Kids Corner. My name is Frances and I am going to be your host. Each week we're going to share a Bible story, do a fun craft, and say a prayer. Let's get started. For last week's craft, we made Moses on the Red Sea. We had some viewers send in their craft. First, we have Alma's Moses on the Red Sea, Alyssa's Moses on the Red Sea, and Gabriel's Moses on the Red Sea. I can almost see those waves moving. Great job, you guys. Today, we are going to talk about obeying God's laws. For the craft, we are going to make prayer hands. The supplies you need include one piece of paper, a pencil, crayons and markers, scissors, and the 10 Commandments. It is attached in the link below. You can pause the video now to gather your supplies, or you can pause after the story. All right, now it is story time. Today, I'm reading the story of Moses and the 10 Commandments. Moses climbed up the mountain steadily, bravely, without stopping. He went alone through the blackness, the great barrier of cloud that boiled and steamed around the sheer cliffs. At last, he stepped out of the dark storm into a brightness so great and dazzling that he had to hide his eyes. Moses had entered the presence of the Holy One. He stood in the eternal love and glory of God. Far below, the Israelites knew nothing of this. All they had seen was Moses vanishing, swallowed by the night and the thundering tempest. They were afraid, and as days, then weeks passed, they began to wonder if they would ever see their leader again. But God was speaking to Moses, and as he did so, he wrote his 10 Commandments onto 2 slabs of stone. I am God who rescued you from slavery in Egypt. You shall have no other gods but me. You shall not make any idols or bow down to any statue or image. You must worship me alone. You shall not misuse the name of the Lord your God. Remember to keep the Sabbath day holy. For 6 days you can work, but on the 7th you and your household shall rest. Show respect to your father and mother, and in this way you will enjoy your life, living in security in the land which I will give you. You shall not commit murder. You shall not commit adultery. Husbands and wives must be faithful to each other. You shall not steal. You shall not tell lies. Do not set your heart on anything belonging to other people, their house, their money, or any of their possessions. For 40 days and 40 nights, Moses stayed on the mountain, listening carefully to everything God said. God gave Moses many other instructions about how his people were to live. Then Moses prepared himself to come down the mountain, carrying the 10 Commandments on the 2 slabs of stone. These would show God's people a good and right way to live. I hope you enjoyed that rousing story about Moses and the 10 Commandments. Now it is craft time. You can pause the video here to gather your supplies if you haven't done that yet. All right, now David is going to show you how to make your prayer hands.
Hi, my name is David. For today's craft, we will be making the 10 Commandments and praying hands. You will need one piece of paper, a pencil, scissors, crayons or markers, and a printout of the 10 Commandments. First, fold the piece of paper in half, just like so. Then, line your pinky up to the fold. Then take your pencil and just trace along the top of your fingers, and then we'll draw lines for where your fingers separate. Now you're going to use the scissors and cut out the drawing of your hand. Don't cut your hand though, because cutting your hand would not be good. Now that we have cut our hand out, I have done the lines on the back side and on the inside. You can decorate and color your hands and fingers as much as you like. I'm gonna do a little bit, but it's optional. Now on the inside of the drawing of your hand, you're going to write one commandment on each finger. These are my finished prayer hands. You have to look at them like this to actually read the commandments. This is the outside of my hand. I did a little bit. And yes, we have all 10 commandments on the prayer hands. This is today's prayer. Please pray with me. Dear God, hold my hand, God. Lead the way. Help me be good every day. Let me know what's wrong and what's right. Keep me safe, day and night. Let me know what you have planned. Lead the way, God. Hold my hand. Amen.
Thank you for joining us at Trinity Pasadena Kids Corner. Next week, we are going to talk about how everything is possible with God. For the craft, we are going to make a paper horn of Jericho. The supplies you need include a coloring sheet. The link is in the description below. Crayons and markers, scissors, and tape. And don't forget, when you finish this week's craft, please have a helper or parent take a photo of it and send it on in to us at Trinity Pasadena. I'm excited to see what you create. Today, we learned about Moses and God's commandments and the importance of obeying God. Now you may wonder, why did God create these commandments? Well, it's not because God just wants to tell us what to do. They are there to guide us and protect us. They guide us in how to treat other people so that we can be safe and live respectfully. And it also guides others in how to treat us. So this week, take a moment and think about the commandments and think about the ways that they protect you. And remember, when you're obeying your parents, it's because they are also giving you instructions to protect you and to teach you how to live and treat others. Peace be with you.